Hi folks, welcome to Dutchy Cooking here at Dutchy HQ. Strange times as the world seems to be going into lockdown for this virus. UK's just been ordered to lock down completely. So, bearing in mind that obviously supplies are going to be hard to find, etc. You know, people panic buying a truckload of toilet paper, 100 tin of beans. Obviously thinking about that. If you didn't buy the 100 tin of beans, you probably wouldn't need the truckload of toilet paper, but hey ho. So, supplies are going to be scarce and what have you. So, like a lot of people, I've got a freezer full of meat that I've amassed over the time, different ideas, picked up when it's been going cheap, etc. I'm going to be cooking meat out the freezer. I'm going to call it #FreezerAid. In the freezer I've got things like whole rabbit, chicken, whole chickens, wings, legs, breasts. I've got ox cheek, tri-tips, all things like that. So that's what we're going to be cooking. So for my first freezer aid, I'm going to be cooking braised steak. So we've already got some coals lit in our joy stove. We're just going to put a small Dutch oven on to get warmed up. Once it's warmed up, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of oil. Put the lid back on and let this oil warm up, and once we're up to temperature, we're going to add our 2 braising steaks. These braising steaks have been in the freezer for a while and they've got a bit of freezer burn on them, but I think they'll come out good. But we're going to get them cooked up and we'll make a nice meal out of it. So I'm just going to brown these on both sides first. Once we've done that, we're just going to remove them. Into the Dutch oven, we're going to add about 12 shallot onions. We've got about 10 chestnut mushrooms that I'm cutting off. Funny story about these. The wife went to the supermarket to get some mushrooms for me and she said, "These chestnut ones are the only ones left on the shelf." Well, that's good for me. We're just going to sweat them down a little bit. Next we're going to have 1 chopped garlic clove. I'm just going to cook this off for about a minute. Now we're going to add our beer, 1 bottle of beer, any beer you like. This is a dark beer. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1 beef cube, 1 tablespoon of concentrated beef stock, 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper, and finally 1 bay leaf. Just going to mix it up. I'm going to pop a lid on and bring it up to a simmer. Once we've got it simmering, what we're going to do now is pop our steaks back in. Now it's lid on. I'm going to let this go for about 3 hours. I'm going to shut the air vent down to be able to maintain a gentle simmer. So after 3 hours, we're cooked. So I'm just serving this with some simple veg and mash. I reduced the gravy down so it was thicker. Lovely thick gravy. So there it is, folks, my first freezer aid meal cooked for a cast iron Wednesday. Braised steak. As you can see, the braised steak is just pulling apart, melting. Look forward to doing more freezer aids, and don't forget, stay safe. If you like what we're doing here at Dutchy Cooking, please subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell.